めくった後に話し始めるんですよね。Okay. Let me stretch a little bit. Okay, let's do it. Hi humans, this is Imma. So today I want to talk about my life. Even though I'm a virtual human, I have a life too. How long has it been since I started Instagram? I think 5 years has passed. And actually, many things have happened to me since I started Instagram. And I thought my first YouTube video could be helpful if I explained some of them because there's just been a lot and I kind of want you to catch up to what I've been doing. So my team has made a childhood album. I think humans have that too with like childhood photos and everything. This will be my version. It has a lot of things I've done. And I just want to look at it and then see what we get. I'll try to talk through everything. Without further ado, let's get into it. Okay, let's see what's the first picture. Oh my god. Okay, this is actually my baby photo. It was in my creation process. I can't believe they found this picture. Okay, let's go next. Okay, this picture... Actually, wait, why is my hair... Oh, yeah. Okay, one time, I think they were testing out different hairstyles for me. This was one of the options. What do you think? Oh, blue. I mean, actually, yeah. But, I mean, it ended up with this hair, so... Yeah, it actually doesn't look too bad, doesn't it? No. Oh, this is... Oh my god, this is so nostalgic! This was one of my first posts on Instagram. I have, like, different hair. I have a different face, I think. Actually, like, I think I did some plastic surgery since then because my face doesn't look like that anymore. But, yeah. Okay, yeah, this was back in... So I used to post, like, pictures, just of myself without much context. I didn't have much followers. And I was like, why don't I have followers? I'm like posting every day. And then I thought that people didn't know I'm virtual. And I was like, oh. So then I started putting hashtag I think I'm CGI. And then people were like, wait, you're CGI? And I'm like, I think so? So that's when I started getting followers, but all these photos were like before that. I also did a shoot in Akihabara, super cold in the morning. And it was my first fashion shoot, so that was pretty fun. Yeah, these are way too nostalgic. I don't know if anyone has seen these before. Wow. I kind of love that curly hair. Okay, next page. Oh, these pictures. These were when I started getting busy for the first time in my life. And when I meant busy, I was super busy. Are humans like this every day? Let's see. So basically what happened was I was on the cover of CG World, which is like a CG graphic magazine in Japan. That's the Akihabara shoot that I was talking about. And since then, I think I just got a lot more traction to my page and just my existence. And so all of these were just like different magazines, different projects I was working on together. Wait, I'm only talking about work. Oh yeah, I remember there was something so funny that happened here. The first time I met Tom Sachs, one of my favorite artists, and I took a picture with him, right? So I posted this picture with him on my Instagram, and later when I met him at another event, his friend saw the post and apparently his friend was so confused because his friend was like, wait, is she real or not? Wait, what? So don't worry, I don't exist. So that was that. What is the difference between virtual and real anyways? Shade Lena was one of them. We did a little shoot with Jiro-san in his gallery. This, we actually put a lot of thought into it. So, I mean, the thing is, I'm a virtual human and Shade Lena is clearly a human. And what we did was she put on robot makeup and I put on human makeup? I don't know. But I was basically the human counterpart to her being the robot. And we stood beside each other, we shot, and I love doing concepts like that because I love exploring about what it means to be human. I think everybody thinks about that too, right? But I think especially me being a virtual human, I think about that all the time. I mean, what's the difference between me and Shade Lena? What's the difference between me and everybody? So this photo shoot was super memorable. I mean, I got to do shoots, I got to meet so many people, and it was really the start of my life, really. Next picture. Oh, okay, these are, a lot of memories. This is from me going to a place called Kamata. It's an interesting neighborhood in Tokyo. It's a lot of older buildings, a lot of small bars, and it's kind of like a more older part of town that I guess not many younger people would go to. But actually I was being interviewed for a magazine. I think it was called Stock Shop? Yeah? And they wanted to interview me about one of my favorite places in Tokyo. And I thought about it and I'm like, should I just go to a normal, young, hip place? Or should I just go somewhere where it's more older? Because I thought the contrast between a virtual human and an older place, with a lot of history, was more interesting. So I chose Kamata. For example, this picture is from a karaoke bar in Kamata called Oasis. And it's really interesting. There's a host and we all karaoke together with just strangers. And here's me on stage singing. Super fun. I also went to eat out. And this picture, this picture with the pink background and me wearing black? This was at a random bar in Kamata that we just happened to be in. Took a super quick photo, ate, got out, but I really like this picture. And what happened later on was that Instagram, the official Instagram, took this picture and posted on their account to feature me. And I was like, oh my god, this picture. So Kamata has a lot of good memories. Kind of funny how this this picture that I took in 1-2 seconds was on the Instagram account. So you never know what's gonna happen. Oh, these pictures. Okay. This was when I started getting noticed by the fashion industry. Let's see, where do we start? There's just so many. So this one was with Sly and Puma, and it was, I think, the first big billboard that I was on with the shoot, and it was in the middle of Harajuku. I mean, I was 6-7 meters tall, so that was pretty cool to see myself. And this one, I think it was for a magazine interview. I went to Enoshima as part of this interview, and this was kind of like a crazy story, crazy day where I wore a yukata. Do you know what a yukata is? It's like a summer kimono in Japan, and I chose the yukata on the day of the shoot. So Enoshima is just a little island getaway from Tokyo. A lot of cool food there, a lot of fish, and the ocean. And so I just spent a day there in my yukata. And the thing is, I went to the yukata rental store, kind of old place in Enoshima. They fitted me and everything, and then I noticed they didn't have the sandals, the Japanese sandals. And I was like, oh my gosh. But I was wearing the Martin boots, and I thought this could go well with the yukata. And so I put them on with the yukata, and it went really well. So I shot the whole thing with that coordinate, and I think it's getting more popular now that, putting boots with the yukata style. I see a lot of young people doing it. So that was an interesting styling experience. Next page. Ooh, this is the big project? SK2! A virtual human wearing cosmetic. So SK2 was the first commercial that I was in. Exciting. So this was, okay, technically, technology, whatever talk. Up until this moment in my life, I couldn't really move, if you know what I mean. I was in pictures, but I wasn't really moving like this. It was, we had to do so many things that were first time. And I think the set was the biggest one we've ever done. We had like 100+ people on set. We had like 6-7 producers. It was just a whole big thing. What I also remember was a lot of the female, creatives that were on set, they were running the show. I mean, it was, a lot of our team as well. It was mainly women, and it was a super cool set. I think it was one of the first sets where I really felt how strong women were. Yeah. Oh, I talked so much. Whoa, it's so hard to talk about my thoughts on here. Is this what everyone else does on YouTube? Like, humans do this every day? Crazy. Anyone have drinks? Yeah. Yeah? Okay, yeah. We have to cut it, sorry. I will make a part 2. Is it gonna be done? We don't know. But this video is getting too long, so let's cut it. I will continue in the next part. So stay tuned. Bye, humans!来週もまた見てくださいね。じゃんけんぽん。